I'm going to share with you how I manifested a $400,000 business years ago. Okay, so I was working at a children's daycare. Love working with kids, but I was only making like $8 an hour, and it was very hard work. And I was like, I can't do this forever. This is not sustainable. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to do or what my path was going to be, but I knew since I was a little girl that I was going to be a business owner. And so I just always had that mindset with me of like, I am going to own a business. And then one day I had this idea of, I love dogs so much. I had always had dogs since I was a little girl. And I was like, how fun would it be to have a doggy daycare? Okay. And I thought that that was like a new innovative idea that nobody had ever thought of. Turns out there are millions of doggy daycares everywhere. And there were some already in my town. And then the self-doubt started to creep in of like, okay, well, how am I going to do this? There's already doggy daycares here in town. Like, I don't know anything about running a business. Instead of letting that stop me, I said, I'm going to research as much as I possibly can about this. So I would spend hours every single day online visiting other doggy daycares. And I just had this dream, and I was like, I'm going to make this my reality. Then I went out to go look for a building and what it means to sign a lease and open a business banking account and get your LLC and find some employees and all the equipment that I needed. And I opened the business, and I had it for 7 years. And in the last year, we brought in $400,000 before I sold it. And the reason I wanted to share this is sometimes you get these intuitive pings and you don't exactly know like where they're coming from or why. And that self-doubt and the imposter syndrome will start to set in. But if you bet on yourself and it's something that you're very passionate about and excites you, like the universe is presenting that in front of you for a reason. Like it wouldn't be presenting it to you if you weren't capable of fulfilling it. And that was some of the best years of my life. Like that was my sole purpose during that time. Okay, your sole purpose can change and shift. But I loved working with the puppos and their owners and helping them have just a safe environment where they can have fun with one another. We did boarding, grooming, daycare, all the things. It was great. I learned so much, and I'm very thankful for that chapter during my life. And I wanted to share this as, you know, it's great to hear from other people's experiences of, yeah, I had to start from ground zero and I had no idea what I was doing, but I figured out along the way and made it happen. I would love to hear in the comments what your big dream is, if you've ever received one of these intuitive nudges, and what it is that you're working towards.